Welcome into we're back with some more Final Fantasy IX Part 13. We have finally started Disc 4. So we're getting close to finishing this up. I don't know what's all left. I did learn I was mistaken where Hades is. Hades is in Memoria, not in Castle. Which I generally thought it said it was in the basement of the castle. Unless Memoria turns out to be in the castle, and then that's why it said that. I don't know. But we gotta find Hades later. But I did also, because of that, learn of another boss, which is apparently the hardest boss in the game, Ozma. I'm gonna attempt these at some point, hopefully. We'll see. But I don't know whether I'm ever gonna finish them. I was reading up on it, and there's a lot of strategy that goes involved in making sure that you can actually beat them. So I'll probably attempt to just punch them normally and see how that goes, and then if I get my ass absolutely handed to me, maybe then we'll get some strategies and adjust. One thing I did see, though, is for Ozma at least, is they recommend not taking it on until your party is closer to level 60. Which we are close to. Cool. Controller. Most folks are in their 50s at the moment, so we're not too far off. So I gotta reset the game. Controller disconnected. But yeah, we're getting close to being what folks would recommend for it. I don't think we're quite there yet. Zidane's about the only one at 62. Yeah. So we'll probably get a handful more levels before we attempt it. But yeah, here we are. What are we actually doing now, though? That's another question. I was waiting for a very specific thing to happen. I know the tree is our next story thing, but I don't know if we want to necessarily go there right now, or if we should be doing other things first. I wanted to take a look at this. Yep. Okay. So the Shimmering Isle is now gone, which means I need Choco. Because we need something for Zidane here. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-da-bum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. The question is, I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm gonna try here. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna get a bit of a better idea here. Hold on. Ultima Weapon, Final Fantasy 9. So this image has Choco being around here. Let's try this. There we go. That's what we want. Ultima Weapon, baby. And a Maximilian. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna check it. And with that, that's everything we need Choco for, I believe. So we can go back to the island as well. It's not the one I wanted. Alrighty, Zidane. Jumps up to 100. All it has is Flee, though. But that is Zidane's best weapon in the game. What is the Maximilian? I want to say that's a sword for Buddy. But I think I'm wrong. It might be a sword in a different game. Maximilian. I also learned why they bought 99 wrists in that one guide that I was watching. There's a bit of a money glitch in the game. Not necessarily glitch, an exploit. Where a wrist and one of the hats, it is cheaper to buy the two of them, combine them at the synthesis shop, and then sell the new item. So like, let's say it's 100 gil to buy the two items. You sell the other one for 200, getting you 100 profit. So it's like, yeah, buy 99 of each, make a bunch, get a bunch of money. What is this Maximilian? Oh, it's armor. Okay. Which none of them can have. So let's do a quick switch over here. The question is, how do we do that on this ship? Riding the airship that killed both my mother and destroyed my birthplace. Sorry, you probably don't want to ride this airship. Don't worry about it. Guja and Garland were the ones who chose to destroy, not the ship. I won't stop blaming my sorrow on other things. Okay, so maybe we can't switch out our party members at the moment. Ah, switch party. There we go. Steiner, my guy. How does the Maximilian work for you? Thunder Slash. Okay, you're learning Thunder Slash from Ragnarok. Less attack, more spirit, but we're not going to worry about that. Oh, excuse me. Goddamn. You don't have auto regen yet? Okay. Maximilian, magic down, spirit up, defense really good. Okay, see, so yeah, Maximilian will probably what he ends up wearing. For now, though, we're gonna give him this. Even though it's weaker, but he doesn't have auto regen yet, so he gets that one. So let's grab Freya for a minute. Pretty much the same reason. Dragon Mail will give you high jump. Rubber Suit will give you eye for an eye. Maybe the Rubber Suit at the moment. Because Dragon Mail, I think, is probably what will give you in the long run. Yeah. Might come to a point where we do some more grinding again, but we'll see. It really depends on where this stream goes and whether I want to do some off-stream grinding or not. Nope, I want to land. Is there a forest around here? Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Finally found all the treasures of the world. There's no time for you to start your life here. Don't forget about me. No, they don't. They said that you can't live here. How could you forget about me? I'm gonna live here too. Like I said before, only Chocobos can live here. I'm sorry. The Choco needs me. There are no exceptions. I apologize, small one. This world is only for Chocobos. Let's go home. You can come visit. It's not like you'll never see Choco again. I'm afraid this is the last time you'll ever see Choco. You let Choco here, but now that he is here, you can no longer enter. Uh-oh. Here for this nothing else already, Rex. See you later. I'll give you something in exchange. Fat Chocobo card. Did we lock ourselves out? Are we flying? Wait, you can't fly, Zidane? I'm not that heavy, you can carry me. I never expected to run into a problem like this. It's Chocobo's paradise. It's probably some other Chocobo. No, it's Choco. Yeah, Choco's like, nah, fuck this. We're not leaving our friends behind. So all that just to get a fat Chocobo card? 1P11. Is that any good? Sure you're not going to live here with us? Potentially, yeah. You won't find Dead Pepper very easily in the outside world. Do you want... Yeah! How much is that? 99. Let's go. I've been to the outside world. I'm a little curious. I have all the cards you parted with during your journey. We didn't lose them. Alexander. Dark Matter. Arc. Thank you. Again, I have no idea if they're any good, but like, they're named cards. Dark Matter 7M27. Alexander CM94. Arc. Ooh. Looks like Bahamut. 9M43. We have 53 cards. Whee! So there is the boss somewhere around here, but I don't know where to find him. It says it's in the back. Oh, maybe it's not in this actual area, but it's on the island? place. That's how you get the blue one out. Why can't you stay here with the rest of us? Because I don't want to. That just takes us back down. Yeah. This brings us down to the pool. So I'm going to pay attention to it. I'm wondering if I could jump off the slide to get that dark blue one. Oh, there was an interaction there, but when I tried to click it, it didn't do it. Got it. What are you saying? Hey, we all had to be honest about our desires, right? Exactly, buddy. So how does one get to Ozma? I think we need to be actually in the place, so let's take a quick look at that. How to find Ozma. This person's going in with a group of level 63s. Oh, it's not the back of, I see, okay. It's not the back of this area of Chocobo Paradise, it's the area where you actually do the Choco stuff. When we were trying to get to this place. Which I have no idea where that currently is. Maybe we'll wait a little bit. Get some more levels. We will, though, go check out Mognet. And see if we can do something around that now. Because I don't know if going to the Ifa tree is going to trigger the end of the game. So I'm kind of trying to avoid that at the moment. Okay, doesn't trigger it. I guess we might have to just do all the other stuff. I do new. What else? Oh, we want to go to. We'll grab the ship for this one, but we want to go to the library thing to see if Buddy wants that finger yet. So you can potentially get the Excalibur. Not Excalibur 2. Oh, I feel like I got something in my eye. Yeah, before we can buy the eye, we need Buddy to be like, oh, if only I could, or not the eye, the finger. Buddy has to be like, oh, if only I had that finger. I know rubbing your eye doesn't help when there's something going on with it, but Jesus, it's starting to irritate me. I'll also take this chance to see if there's anything new in the shop. Don't think so. We could make another thief's gloves though, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Alright, old man, you want that finger now? Having to find an item called the Magical Fingertip. Can you please bring it to me? Okay, now we can go back to Trano, and we can purchase that at the auction. Trano. I'm gonna do a quick Google search. Okay, where we are going next is Memoria. So I'm going to do another Google search here in a minute, and that Google search is essentially what should we do before going to Memoria. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay, so it does recommend making some certain pieces of gear, so we'll make sure we have enough of those certain things. But otherwise, like, it's the Stella coins, which I will need to look up, and I think that's about it. No, again, that is just a quick look at the Google AI answer, not necessarily a deep dive. So we might still miss some things, but that's fine. Rat tail, don't need. Doggos, don't need. Magical fingertip, do need. Ribbon, I will take. go through their little fight. Yeah, I don't know if ribbon is necessarily going to be super important for us to have, but if I could have a ribbon for everybody, that would make me happy. I really want this rat tail. Would y'all just give the fuck up already? It's always just seeing 5 people too. They get a lot of fucking money. This is all they do all day, every day. They buy an item from the auction house and then sell it back to them for a higher price. There we go. This is the one I want. Jesus, buddy jumped up to... Holy fuck, they're cranking that number. Let's go. And I would like this ribbon. If I can get another one, I'd also buy that too. Which probably what we're gonna do once we've done this. We'll pop out, pop back in, see if there's another ribbon for sale. Fuck, we're gonna spend more on the ribbon. $69. Jesus Christ, you two. So, ribbon. So we have 3 ribbons now. You still need to use that. Yeah, defense goes down by 1, but everything else goes up. Can we get one more? Sorry, I'll double check. 700. No. No ribbon. Just back to the usual items. Honestly, at this point, I wonder if I can still turn on There's a cheat for making it so you can get Excalibur 2 without having to worry about the time limit. I wonder if it's too late to turn that on, because, like, I doubt I'm ever going to play the game for it, to be completely honest. Blood Sword. Gil. Elixir. $10,000 gil. That's all we have. Okay, Blood Sword is probably for our boy, yeah. Might come with an ability. We've gotten 7 from us, but it doesn't state which ones, does it? That's the problem. Brain, what am I doing? Stiletto. So we're missing 5, because we have 7, there are 12. The issue is I don't think it tells us if we're missing, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure we have Ares. Let's go check if we have Taurus. I guess we could do it based on symbol. Can we see? Does it show us symbols? No. Let's do another search here. All Stilazzo images, Final Fantasy 9. Do these actually match up? Oh, actually, this works. Okay. We have. Sorry, what's the very first one? Ares. We have Ares. Sorry, just make sure I still see chat here. Where'd that image go? Want the image, please. Okay, so we have Ares. Ares is the one on the bottom left. Next is Taurus. Taurus we don't have, so let's go grab that one. That one's super easy, it's just in town here. I'm not surprised that I'm missing it, to be honest. We're probably going to try to fight Ozma before going into Memoria as well. So because of that, we might do a little bit of grinding and get ourselves up some levels. Ooh. Do we have Taurus? Oh, there it is. Okay, Taurus. I guess we probably should have looked at which ones we were missing. We can check this one first, though. It's on the way back. I think we have Gemini, though. Do we do it from here? Oh yeah, sorry, we don't have this one, but we just gotta keep doing this. Do it 13 times. How people figure this stuff out is beyond. Like, I guess somebody probably sat here and went like, I've got millions of dollars, let's just do this forever and see what happens. But the people who put in certain effort to figure out certain things in games, GG to ya. Somebody's got to do it and we appreciate it. But I'm not going to do it. Black belt. $20,000 gil. Okay. So we got Gemini. Cancer. Which one is Cancer? Cancer is in front of Taurus. We don't have Cancer. So Cancer, we got to go back to Burmecia. Let me make a notepad here. Burmecia. I'm not going to make too fine of a note on that. We'll figure it out. Leo. Leo is one that we are missing. Leo is in Alexandria by the Neptune statue. Virgo is apparently directly in front of us. Yes. Libra is behind us. Yes. Scorpio is all the way at the top with Gemini. So yeah, that's one that we just handed in. So yeah. Sagittarius is at the top. That's another one we are missing. So where's Sagittarius? Sagittarius is in another city. It's in Lindblom by the pickle shop. I think those are the only three we're missing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those are the only three we're missing, so let's go get them. Okay, from here, I guess we'll do Alexandria first. We'll probably look at doing the Friendly Monsters quest too. I don't know if we have to do it, but like, might as well. And we can get to, I want to do some grinding for levels anyway, so that could help in that regard. I think it's this way. Yeah. And it's up here. There's Leo. Okay, Alexandria is done. So Lindblom or Burmecia. I think my hope right now to take on, because Ozma, I think that's what the name was, is apparently the hardest super boss in the game. I'd like to get to level 70 before taking it on. So because of that, and I'd like to have the entire party at that way we have options if need be. So we do have a bit of grinding, and I'm not sure what the best way of going about that is. But it does mean that Zidane is probably going to be cranked in levels because we can't take him off the party. Well, how'd you spawn me on the other side? Oh, hello. Draco zombie. The fuck is that doing out here? Oh, also ultimate weapon. Not too bad. I think he's had better looking weapons, but I'm not bad looking. Okay, we got Burmecia here and then Limblum down here, right? Yeah, so let's go Burmecia first. I don't think it's too far into Burmecia. I think it's within the starting area. Sorry, just a second. Oh, it's new cards from TMNT that Scott's just sharing. I guess, yeah, that's the next spoilers we're getting now that fuck, the newest one, the Elves. I'm blanking on the name at the moment, but now that they're coming out, because the pre-release was this week, and then next week they actually officially come out, I think. But now that that's happened, it means that TMNT is the next set to come out. The other good thing about getting their levels up means more points towards abilities that we can turn on. Which means more things we can equip. Because there are certain strategies that they're like, yeah, you should probably have these things equipped when you take on certain bosses. That's not the button I wanted. Going to the main gate is probably our best bet. Huzzah! Maybe we'll aim at getting everyone to 65 first. Just because some folks are just under 40. Or just under 50. This would be a good way to kind of catch a few folks up as well. Actually, what level are they? Maybe we'll aim for 60. We'll do 60 first, piece by piece. Because they're about 5 levels under. That'll make the other ones about 10 levels under, so we can get them caught up to that as well. There's our plan. We'll aim for 60. Once everyone's 60, we'll go from there. Now again, the recommended level is that you don't take on the boss until you're 60, so I would like to get higher. Because that means we can close out of this. Receive 10 rewards from Queen Stella. Robe of Lords, nice. Writings on the Stilettos must be the key to solving the mystery. Well, fine, I'll give you all my stilettos and you bring me the 13th. Don't I need the hammer? Let me double check the stiletto quest line. I thought it said something about getting a hammer from them. Bum 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 bum. And how we didn't find this before, I don't know. So if you read all One, they give you the clue to how you find this one specifically, but it also just tells you the story, the entire thing. I'm not too arsed to honestly care about the story and read it, so if that is something you want, figure it out. Enjoy it. Do it. Read it. Google it. We're just not going to spend our time doing it. Ooh. Hit my headset and turned it down. Okay, so with this... Oh, wait, no. You can just go back to Trina. Hold on. I gotta go talk to her and actually drop all this stuff off. We can go do the magical fingertip. And then maybe we take a look at the Friendly Monsters quest. And maybe even the Moogles. God, it's gonna do each one individually. The hammer. Okay, that's how you get it. Which is another achievement. It's his hammer specifically. Can somebody equip it? Bum, bum. You don't make the things that they say we should make. Interesting. Yeah, they're like, you should have ninja gear and black something. I don't think it's black robes, but other things and whatnot. Demon mail and whatnot to make it so you negate certain aspects later on. And then one day my wife died. That's when I moved here. I've lived here ever since. A few years ago, I read a biography of a great craftsman named Gogo. Ooh. He was really known for making dolls that looked like real people. Supposedly the secret to his extraordinary skills was his fingers. So I figured if I could get his fingers and combine them with my skills, I could make a doll that looked like my wife. Such a fool. Look at these fingers. They look worn down as if they never got a break. They look just like my fingers. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I now realize I must accept who I am and how I have lived my life. Hey, Excalibur. Which is still technically not his best weapon. Sorry, that was an interaction I don't think we've done. Okay, let's take a look at Friendly Monsters Quest. FF9, Friendly Monsters. Could you get off my screen? Thank you. Okay, we have Moo, we have Ghost, we have... Do we have Ladybug? I know we've met I think we've done Ladybug. We've done Yeti. I don't know if we've done Nymph. We haven't done the Jabberwock. Haven't done the Feather Circle. The Garuda or the Yawn. Ooh, some of these are rough. But if you do them in order, I think you get the things that you need. Yeah. So once we finished Nymph, it gives us an emerald. We use the emerald on the Jabberwock, it gives us a moonstone. We use the moonstone on the Feather Circle, it gives us a lapis. Use the lapis on the Garuda to get diamond. Use the diamond on the Yawn. Okay. So I think we're on Nymph then. Forest and plains near the Aoife tree, or plains near Clara after defeating Soul Cage. Did we do Soul Cage? Oh yeah, we've done Soul Cage. That was that thing. So, plains near Clara. Let's do that just to keep us away from the tree. I guess finding other moonstones is another thing. I'll make a note of that, because there's an achievement for finding 4, and we've only found 1. We're about to get 2. Moogles, Friendly Monsters, and if we think of anything else, I'll jot that down. Okay, Clara. When it says the plains near Clara, I'm assuming it means by the ocean. Assuming it means over here. Which I know we found the blue ones. We need to find a green one. But the fact that we're finding a blue one, I'm assuming means we can probably find the green one. So let me double check a few things. You are completely done, I believe. Vivi, I believe you are completely done. Dagger, I'm pretty sure you're not done, but your list is looking like it's done. So there might be some hidden ones that we can learn. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, according to this, all of them are done with abilities, so we might be fine. Vivi might have one more in here. Oh no, that's it. Okay, so yeah, I think the last thing we get for Dagger, it's called Arc, might be a part of this one rather than the other one. So I think the vast majority of people have learned everything they can. Actually, while I'm doing this, I should probably put on people that are still learning things. Because we do get a bunch of AP for this stuff. So I'm going to switch up the party to the other groups. Give them the experience to get a little bit caught up as well. Steiner, you're still learning. Freya, I think, is still learning. Amaranth, I think, is still learning. Yeah, Steiner, you've got quite a bit. You've even got the blood sword that you still need to do now as well. And Excalibur with Climb Hazard, which is, I think, I believe, one of his best abilities. It is weaker than the Ragnarok, though. We're going to switch into blood sword just to get that one done over with. Yeah, you've got those two, but I think that's it for you. Oh, but that's just the... That's fine. We'll just keep it on the one. I don't need to switch that up. Actually, unless it's better armor for him. Actually, yeah, that's better armor for him, so we might as well just switch it. You have the obelisk. That is it for that one. You have an eye for an eye. Yeah, we'll keep them for now. Okay. Ability Steiner. Steiner still has a handful he needs for here, but in here, he's only got one, which is he's not currently learning that. Actually, is that auto? No, because that's already on the list, right? Yeah, auto regen. Which we should get that equipped. Take off that. Take off alert. Ooh. Take off that status. So yeah, he's still got one more thing that is not currently covered. Do we have the thing that gives him that? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's getting those 4 abilities, which I think are the last 4 on that list. regen is already on his list. Whereas nothing else is. Okay, so we still need to find something else to give him one more ability. Amarant is learning the last of his. Amarant is missing two abilities. Freya is missing one ability. Okay, so most people aren't missing that many, so it's not that big of a deal, but we're going to keep these three on for now. We'll have to double check Aiko as well, but these three are the ones that have, I believe, the most that they need to learn at the moment, especially Steiner. Spear just looks like a stick with a bunch of rocks thrown on it. Question whether this thing's actually here now. So I'm just gonna turn my camera off. I gotta blow my nose. Bum, 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 bum. Ugh, my beard looks weird today. Right, I'm hoping I'm in the right spot. Eye for an eye. Yeah, I'll sack the speed. Okay, let's move to the Aoife tree and we'll give it a try there. It says specifically the forest near the Aoife tree, so it's a bit more of a hard locked location that's easier to determine. Assuming they're talking about this forest. So just in case. Had me worried for a second. Right off the bat we find it. Let's go. I think he wants 3. Okay, we don't need to worry about the defender. We're gonna get Thunder Slash from that. So let's go do the Excalibur to get what is, I believe, listed as his best ability. Minus Shock. I think Shock is better, potentially. I know Shock is listed in a couple things of like, hey, make sure he has that. But we'll get the other one and then we'll go to Ragnarok. You can then switch to Maximilian for defense. Which means I think you are done for now. And I think you're done for now as well. Oh no, you have high jump, yes. Okay, so other than level... Where's high jump? High jump is the one ability that she was missing. So Freya is done when she learns high jump. Amarant is still missing one ability, or 2 abilities, so we can look those up. Steiner is gonna get those 2 abilities, it's not a problem, and then he's missing this one. Okay, let's do a quick look up on those as well. Can we get a breakdown? That's not quite how I was hoping for the breakdown. Okay, so Steiner has auto reflect, has auto float, auto haste, regen life, HP 10 and 20, MP 10 isn't, MP 10 and 20 are not things he gets, accuracy plus he has, distract he has, long reach he has, MP attack he has, bird, bug, stone, undead, bird, bug, stone, undead, dragon, devil, beast. He doesn't get dragon, only Frey does. Devil, beast, man, devil, beast, man, high jump only Freya, master thief only the Zane, Gil. Healer, add status, gamble defense he doesn't get, chemist he gets, those are probably the ones we're missing for Amarant, like null, reflect, magic, concentrate, half MP, high tide, counter, cover. Dane's the only one that gets protect girls. Steiner, eye for an eye. Steiner, he's missing eye for an eye. Kaiser helm, flash hat, ninja gear, rubber suit. It's probably the Kaiser helm. Yes, Kaiser helm. We can buy it from a place. Okay. Steiner. Okay, so that finishes his stuff off. Yeah, based on what he has, I'm guessing his are the power stuff. Amarant. So scroll back up. Power throw he gets from a bracer, and power up he gets from golden skull clamp. Do we not have a bracer? How do we get bracer? We can make it in the Black Mage Village. Okay. Bracer, Black Mage Village. And then the other one, the golden skull cap. Also at the Black Mage Village. Okay, that takes care of them. And then Freya is now done. Okay. We can switch Amarant out for Aiko at the moment. Actually, we might as well just go through all their stuff while I'm doing this. Steiner for Vivi, Amarant for you, and Aiko. Ability, Vivi. Vivi has everything, minus potentially one of his things there. Dagger has everything except for the thing there. Aiko has everything as well. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one, I think. Aiko's missing one. Okay. MP plus 20% probably.
Yes! Hell Come on, baby.
Let's go.
Yes. Come on.
Hey Joe, how's your day going? Aiko can get MP plus 20%, so she needs it from Black Robe or Angel Earrings, which we have both. She doesn't have the Black Robe, so she has to do it through Angel Earrings. Yeah. So that's what Aiko's missing. First time I saw that on Tingia, I thought Walter was punching Jesse. Just decks him in the face. And then Quina, who I think we have everything for. Yeah, okay, so that's the last of it for the abilities that they need. Sucker Punch. Oh, nope, not the part. Fuck, I want to change my members again. Steiner, you come back on. Freya, you come back on. And we'll put Amaranth back on because we're about to go get his stuff. Black Mage. But with this, minus a couple of, like, major abilities. Like, Arc for Dagger, which is attached to a very specific thing. And it looks like Vivi might be able to learn one more thing, but I'm assuming that's also attached to a very specific thing. We can't really do much about those at the moment. I've also known I've already pretty much fucked this up completely, so we're not gonna we're gonna try our best to answer correctly, but if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. Pop quiz, question number 9. Tunnel that connects Treno and Alexandria. False. Yeah, I've done it right. He gives you a decent item, but it's not a missable item, so it's not a big deal. The biggest thing that's missable there is there is an achievement for doing it all correctly. But I'm not going to platinum this. Gangu, motherfucker? Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting, yeah. Make you that. Masamune. We don't need it, because I think we're good on that now, but I honestly still kind of want to make it. Bracer. Vanidia Shield. Ooh, a lot of people can actually use that. Gauntlets. Let's make one gauntlet. Gold Skull Cap. We already have a circlet. Let's make one of those. Grand Armor. Okay, so we made the Gold Skull Cap. But we need the Bracer, which needs the shield. And they don't make the shield. I think I'm going to have to get some more work done later today. Uh-oh. I got some work done today. I was happy. I did my lesson plan and sent that off, so... Meeting got moved forward, and the time I thought I'd had for prep is now non-existent. Oof. So what are you doing working on a Saturday? Tell him to fuck off. I am actually going to buy a couple more of these just to have in case. But they don't have the stuff. So where can one get... Just being salaried? True. True. You don't have the weapon. Okay. I need to make a list. I need to make another list. List. I want to make a Masamune just because I can, so we need a Zorlon. Zorlin. We need... Yeah, we actually technically have one, though. She's got it equipped. Yeah. What do we switch out for? Fuck it. And I don't think there's anything else. I'm gonna make one of these just in case, because we do need one for one of the things later, but I think we already have enough of them. Ever heard of a game called Armello? I don't think so. So I need to buy this one. On the store page, Armello is a grim fairy tale board game come to life with every match combining deep tactical card play, rich tabletop strategy, and RPG elements. Interesting. Okay, I think I want multiple bracers. The issue is I don't think we can make multiple bracers at the moment. Steiner, we can't do anything about you right now. So Amaranth, we'll start with you. You put that on. And you put that on. Those are the last two things you need. And then you also have Dual Claw for better damage at the moment. In my library, so I'm working on it. Fairly fun. It could be 4-player online played. Each match has a cap in turn, so they're limited. Is it something that we can, like, because you have a copy, multiple of us could play? Or do we each need to have our own copy? And if it is something that we each need to potentially have our own copy, is it something that we could get on Tabletop Simulator? Because, like, if you're down to play, I'd be down to figure it out. I doubt it, but I don't know. Okay. Because that's definitely one, like, it sounds interesting that if we can get a 4-man game going and folks want to do it, I'm down. Okay, so Amaranth is done. But if we can get our hands on more, what do we need for those again? Bracer. We need battle boots and Venetian shields. Okay. Most of this stuff I'm not going to worry about too much making. The bracers seem like they're good to have. Okay, let's go to Dugaro first. Because we can just straight up buy what Steiner needs. And then maybe there we can potentially get the other stuff. Sure, it goes on sale. I'll put a link in the Discord. Not saying it's the best thing ever, but maybe worth a peek. Oh, yeah. At the very least, I want to take a look at it. And then with the proper thing there to remind me, I can always pop on the Tabletop Workshop and be like, is this doable in Tabletop Sim? Do some Googling. Oh, also, Joe, I can't remember if you said you were much of a Minecraft person, but if you are, Hytale, really fun. Currently, like it's got work. It needs to do. It needs to pick up a lot of stuff, but it's still in alpha. It just came out, so it still has room to grow. But very fun. Highly recommended if you're a Minecraft player at the moment. If you decide to get it, Maple Moose, we've got a... well, I posted it in my Discord as well, but the Maple Moose has a server up and running for it at the moment. It won Kotaku's Australian Game of the Year in what I assume is 2016. Okay. Never played much Minecraft, but I've seen Hytale for a few people. Okay. Yeah, currently it's got a nice little system as well where it's like $20 if you just want the game. Support them a little bit, get some early access stuff, but then you can do 2 other tiers higher up to I think it's like 70 USD to get some like extra skins and whatnot. So a nice little like, hey, you just want to get the game now while you can? $20. You want to try to give them like a little bit of extra support? $80 or $70. But yeah, was highly enjoying it. Like honestly, when I'm done stream today, I'm probably gonna go play some more. The only reason I'm not streaming it is because I want to finish up this game. They also just added dinosaurs. We had to come across one, but apparently there are dinosaurs. Okay, you cannot make the thing I need. Battle boots and oh, I put Venetian shield twice. Shit. Hopefully that doesn't mess up my list. You can make battle boots. You can make 3, but we can also make feathered boots, which we can make. Okay. Let me go double check to see if I can buy any first. But I do want battle boots, especially if we can get the shield, because it doesn't look like we have access to the shield at the moment. Ultima sword? What? This bitch got new stuff. Power wrist, that's new. We can buy, there's the Kaiser helm that we needed. Well, yeah, that's why we came here, is we knew she was selling it. Okay, so you get that for your last ability. But ultimately, we're probably going to put you back on the Genji. You also have the Venetian shield, that is good to know. Charge, which we don't need. Okay, well, I'm going to take those off of you so I know that I have them. Thief Hat is just a straight upgrade, that's good. Did we just buy a new hat, or was that the Thief Hat? Power wrist, 2 strength, some evade, drops and drops. That's not bad though. Okay, but sorry, you do not sell. You don't sell the Zorn. Oh yeah, it was the ultimate sword. Sorry, that was something else. Stock break. It's currently weaker than the Excalibur. Let's go grab that, because nothing else is teaching him stock break, right? Nope. Okay, so we can get battle boots, but we don't have Zorlin shape or Venetian shield, so we're gonna have to look at those. I can make 3 battle boots, which I can. That gives me half of what I need for those. So where can I get a Zorlin shape? Bran Ball Mog Shop, but I don't think we can get back to Bran Ball. Daguerreo, Disc 3, so where we're currently at, but it's too late at this point. So the only other place listed is Estogaza after the Desert Palace. Where's Estogaza? Estogaza is the snow place. So let's see if we can get it there. All this to make things that I probably don't necessarily need. The bracers, maybe. Bracers seem like they're going to be pretty fucking good. But the Zorlin shape is for a weapon that we probably don't need at all. I just want to make it for the sake of making it. Oh, bless me. Apologies. Oh, we can't even get into it anymore. It is not possible to get a Zorlin shape anymore. Okay. Let's figure out the Vanidia shield then. Apparently we can get it in Ipsen's castle. But is that a purchase or is that a find? That might just be a find. In which case we might not be able to get either of these items anymore. Okay, so we just make what we can, I guess. I think we can make one more bracer. So with that being the case, I'm not going to worry about it too. Like if we go back to the Black Mage Village, I'll do something about it, but for now I'm not going to worry about it. Instead, we are going this way, because we got to find a very specific spot. Okay, so in this area, north of Levert. And I think they say around here can be done as well. Can be tricky to find, but should appear in areas bathed in dusk, on the grassland terrain, or on the chocobo tracks on the dirt, or in the forests. So here, or right where we landed the ship, we should be able to find it, I believe. I'm realizing I might be the only one home right now. Because Calvin's gone on a trip. So he's gone for a little bit. Mac and Lizzie, both their cars are gone, so I think they're gone. And Serena's car is gone as well as their shoes, so I think I'm the only one home. Fingers crossed that lasts for a while. A nice quiet day in the house would be nice. There's our Jabberwock. Emerald. Feather Circle. And then we got a Moonstone of that. Okay, back to the Excalibur. Back to the Genji helm. Yeah, so he is now done, right? Yeah, other than his 2 abilities that he needs to get from Excalibur and... Oh, he's got 3 abilities. Oh, sorry, one showcase because we have equipped... Yeah. So yeah, the 3 abilities from Excalibur and Ragnarok, and he's good to go. Freya, I think, is now done. Yeah, Freya's done. Minus, again, I would like to get them levels, but right now I want to make sure everybody learns everything first. And then Amarant, you still have your Bracer, but you are almost done with your Bracer. Okay, let us grab... We'll grab Aiko. Yeah, because done. Not quite done, but we'll put you back on the team shortly. Done. Aiko just has the 1. Yeah, MP plus 20%. So 1 weapons, and it's just levels. Okay. Any snow-covered area on the Lost Continent? I'm gonna give it a Moonstone. Or over these things, but a different color. Not a back attack. That's fine. We need, there's an achievement for getting back attacked like 30 times, so we need to work on that. Not that we'd have to, but... One of those things where I'm not gonna Steam Platinum this game, but I'll get as many as I can. How far in are we? We're about 2 hours. Might be good to do a reset soon. Usually within another hour or 2 it's gonna crash on us. So yeah, maybe we'll do that right now. Also gives me the chance to get something. Okay. I did just turn on no time limit for Excalibur 2. We'll see if that actually makes a difference. It might be too late for that, I don't know, but we'll find out. Let's make sure I am on the right place. Lost continent. FF9. Yeah, this is the Lost Continent, whereas the other one is the Forgotten Continent. Yeah, here it is. And it wants the Moonstone. Garuda. Excalibur is now done. You can go to Ragnarok and start getting your last things. You are good. You can be switched out. You are good. I'm actually going to remove your bracers because I'm curious if they're better on Zidane. Yeah. Zidane, you can have those. Okay, now in terms of abilities, Dagger is the only one who still needs something, right? Yes, which is why we have that. She's still missing. Actually, she's missing a summon. I did forget about that. Dagger, main abilities. Let me double check these two. Okay. So we have the ability to get Dagger's best summon because of these. We have one there, and I don't know if somebody else has the other one equipped. No, we have two Pumice pieces, which we make to make a Pumice, whatever it is, which will give her Arc. But what is her other ability? That looks like it's a part of her white magic abilities. Okay, Curaga. Life. Stona, yeah. Shell Protect Reflect. Shell Protect Reflect. Silence Mini. Silence Mini. Confuse. I think we're missing Berserk. Blind Scan Float. Blind Scan. Yeah, we're missing Berserk. How does she get Berserk? Blah, 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 blah. Magic Racket. Okay, apparently we can get this racket from Lindblom, which will give her Berserk. Okay. Let's go take care of that before we go to the next thing. She's on the team, right? Yeah. Once she learns her things, I might... yeah, I might switch her out to get the levels of everybody else up. We'll see. Bum 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 bum. There's a chocobo. Magic Racket. Just gonna max out everything. There's our Berserk. Okay. Oh, that was actually interesting that it's stronger. Oh, it's higher in magic. That's fun, though. Okay, so with that, everybody should be good on abilities. Is there anything I want you to make beneficial? No. We also are going to do the Moogle thing. I just got to figure out how to do it. From what I'm seeing online, doing all the other Moogle stuff doesn't matter. It diminishes some rewards potentially and whatnot, but the only ones that matter are the late game ones. So I got to figure out how to do that. And I'm hoping we can do that essentially now. Otherwise, friendly forest on Popo's Heights, plateau above Gizima Luke's Grotto. I don't remember where any of these places are. There's the... Oh! Actually, I think I know where this is. Yes, I do know where this is. Okay. Our best bet here is actually just to grab a chocobo. Let's go, Choco. This is the grotto that we found very early in the game, where we fought the dragon. It was like, ah! But it's this place, I think, right? Just trying to see specifically. This is the one that specifically we popped out of. So we're gonna try here. Air cabs operate around the clock. True? I think they're true. Hey. I think that's all it is, though. I think after the 10 questions, that's pretty much it. Unless he comes back and we're able to fix our wrong answers. There she be. Lapis. What? Oh no, yeah, that passed. Okay. Acquire all available support and ability. Oh shit! I didn't realize there was actually an achievement for that. So yeah, we've gotten all available support abilities. Let's go. So Steiner is done. Okay. Magic Racket can go back to Well Whisker. She also now has Odin's sword. Start with Protection Ring. Anything better? I'll let her have the Protection Ring. Okay, so with that, we're now just doing levels. I'm going to switch Dagger out for the lowers to get them up. Which I think is currently Aiko's the lowest. Otherwise... I think it's just Dagger missing Arc. Everybody else has their stuff. So from now on, equipment is just specifically stats, which does also mean if I have it on anymore, no, you've already got it turned off, that's fine. You do not need ability up anymore. You could still use it when we get your thing. I already have it turned off anyways, though. Ability up. So every time we pull out a new person, just double check that they don't have ability up anymore. $55, $51, $52, or 9, yeah. So maybe we'll go by levels of 5 at the moment. Get everyone to 55, switch them out, so on and so forth. We are now going to Vile Island, which I think is this one here. Because we're in the forest on Vile Island, just next to the Infantry Large Mountain. Right off the bat, let's go. Hey, little buddy. Now you can reach the round guy. Gain the favor of all friendly enemies. Okay, I think we needed to do that potentially to do the boss. What is the point to this, though? Okay, you do need to do this to fight Ozma. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Oh, hey. Pop quiz. Question number 11. Bobo Bird is a bird that brings you fortune. True or false? Never heard of it before, so sure. True. Probably wrong. So yeah, I'm not sure what else we got to do for clean. Again, we're gonna attempt to do the Mognet stuff if it'll let us. But other than that, I don't know what all we have to do for cleanup. We're gonna attempt to fight Uzma. See how that goes, but I want to get some levels before that. So once we're done with Mognet, it might be just another quick Google search, double check if there's anything that we want to do, and then do a bunch of grinding. Okay, paying Kubo visit. Susu offers to sell you one final bundle of items. Buy it as always. If you've bought every single one of Steel's offers throughout the game, he'll give you a ribbon as a thanks. Okay, hold on. Sorry, how do you spell his name? Oh, there's one of the things. Stiltskins, purchasables, missable. Ah, damn. So we did miss out on that one, sadly, but that's fine. Oops, I didn't mean to close out of that. But we did get a third moonstone. So actually, let me do a quick thing there. All moonstones in Final Fantasy IX. We got that one. The Impress All the Nobles. We found the Conde Pete Path. We gave Jabberwock. Oh yeah, we got all 4. Sorry, hold on. Oh no, it wouldn't be here. It would be. Oh yeah, it would be here. Did we not just buy one off? Moonstone. We have one. Oh, maybe we didn't actually get it. Sorry, no, we might have missed the first one. We got the condition of Impress All the Nobles, but we might not have received it as Steiner. So that might be the one we're missing, so we might not be able to get that. Oh well. Can we do jump rope here? There's an achievement for doing 1,000 of those. Without fucking up. So I'm not 100% sure where this person is. It says the vault. So we gotta find out where that is. I'm assuming that's gonna be farther back. Actually, it might be that one right over there. Because that was where we had a Moogle before, right? Yeah. Yeah. First Mog Shop. Anything we need? No. Mognet, give letter. I heard we haven't received any mail lately because the machine in Mognet Central broke down. It's supposedly a complicated machine. They're missing something that makes the machine run smoothly. While I'm here, I am going to actually pop up here. Nothing, okay. Okay, next one. Black Mage Village. Which is good because we can make another bracer while we're there. Sorry, it was Black Mage. I gotta remember where this guy was. Still sad that I can't make the Masamune. I haven't received mail because the machine in Magnet Central broke down. I wonder how we can fix it. Do you think there's a special item that will fix the machine? Okay, Ibsen's Castle. The fact that the Malboro can fly in this is terrifying. It's faster to fly the other way. The machine in Mog Central broke down. It's because they're missing that item. I wonder where you can find one. It's a rare item, so I don't think you'll find one very easily. Okay, Fossil Roo. The entrance. That's a question. Air garden. Oh. That's one entrance. Where's the other one, though? It's through Q's Marsh, wasn't it? And then the last two aren't too hard to do. If it's not this side, because it does say entrance, and technically both sides could be an entrance. This is the side that we entered from, which is why my brain's going here. I don't have Quina on us. Is like Quina doesn't want to catch anymore? Sorry, while I'm here though. Okay, I don't think we can get to it. You find it originally. Let's try from here, just in case. I think you find it originally from this area, but I don't know if you can necessarily get back to it from this area. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Do need to determine if we can catch more than 99 frogs. Because if we can still buff frog drop. Maybe next time when we grab Quina for training, we'll take a look at that. Wasn't this Fossil Roo? How are we still fighting mist monsters? We got rid of the mist. Where the fuck is the entrance? Yeah, that's what I thought. How do we get back into Fossil Root? You do. Oh, you need Quina. Okay, so I was right in my thought process for Q's Marsh, but you have to have Quina there with you to do it. Yeah, a lot of folks are like, oh, you don't need to worry about going back there. It's permanently locked out on Disc 4. There's nothing you need to do. But it's like, well, I need to do the mission for Mog Central. I was like, oh, there are no missions there for Mog Central. It's like, there very much is. Oh, let's just tackle two things at once. We can check if we can get above 100 on the frogs for Quina, and we can go tackle the entrance. Do the frogs first. Okay, we can't go past 100. So there is still reasons for us to stop off at the swamps. I think yeah. Okay, and then this one. Oh, why did I go there? Go switch Quina back for Steiner. As much as they're the same level and they both need to get to 55, I'd rather get Steiner out of the way first. I think Monarch can go back to standard operation if we get the right item. If you ask me, I think the item you're there looking for is that thing. You know what I mean, right? It's that thing. If it turns out this son of a bitch had the item the entire time, it's gonna be a nuisance. I know what's needed to run the machine in Mock Center. It's super slick. I heard a rumor about it. The rumor said that someone in Alexandria has it. You don't know anyone who has it. Okay, so what do I do at this point then? The ruby. Obtain a bottle of Super Slick. Alright folks, if anyone knows anything that we should look into, let me know. Otherwise we're about to go into grind mode. Because I think we've done pretty much everything minus the boss fight. Yeah, done Namog, done Choco, done bump brain. Mog, Choco, friendly thingamajiggers. I've gotten all the equipment and abilities that we need. Slash, I think we're able to get. Repair the machine. Okay. Let's take a look at the achievements. See if there's anything there. We have gotten some good ones though. Mr. Nice Guy, only 8% of people. All support items, only 4.9%. More people have done this questline than people that have gotten support abilities, which is strange to me. Okay. Can't do that. Maybe we can do those. I'm going to stop and check a few things on that. We haven't done that yet. Okay, I'll have to make sure that's easy enough to do, though. Okay. So the only one that I'm gonna check in on that we can potentially do oh, no, that's never mind, we can't even get that yet. We're about to. We can't get it yet. Okay. So all that then I think is on hold. So we're going to start some grinding. We're going to go to a spot that currently is not recommended, but we're going to see. So everything's so bright. Ooh, sorry, just to make sure I don't actually fly into that. I'm just checking some lighting. That's actually better for now. We'll go with that. This one should probably also be dropped. Nope, that's not dropped. That's a little better. Okay, so they recommend not taking on the things in here until you're like level 70 to 80, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see what happens. Otherwise, they recommend the next best recommended spot is farming the dragons for 8,000 apiece. But otherwise, these are the highest recommended farm in the game. Oh! One-shot Echo. Oh, we killed it. Okay, so not terrible. Like, yeah, one-shot Ico, so might have to be careful of certain aspects, but 14,000 experience, probably worth it. We're doing 2 dragon fights for 1, as long as I can make sure that everyone stays alive. Ooh, with 2 of them, that could be a problem. Whoops, I meant to use the other ability. Oh, that's Medine is Mog. That makes sense. How much damage did they do, though? Eh. Okay damage. Not like she's gonna put out much more individually, so... Vaccine. As much as he's higher level, I still want to make sure he's getting experience. Steiner, no! I wish I could skip these. It's one problem with the summons. Yeah, I can see why they say it's probably safer to do the dragons over doing these guys, but we'll make it work. Let's take a look at Shock. Okay, Shock does full damage. I'm wondering if that's because it's max level or max ability. Or if this thing's just low enough. We'll keep using it. Yeah, Snort's gonna be a problem. It might be better just to fight the dragons, to be completely honest. The 14,000 is nice, but I'm losing out on at least one person every fight, so... If I could insta-kill them a little better. So yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with dragons. Dragons also means that I can just put it on auto, let it go. That wasn't there before, was it? I accidentally hit auto when I was trying to do that. Oh well. Use white magic spells 200 times. Let's go. Okay, again, once I hit 55, I'm going to switch them out. I want to work on getting everybody caught up. Give me a diamond. No. You can get the end of the stick. Okay, what is our current stats needed? Like 40,000. So yeah, it's gonna take like 5 or 6 fights just to get up level. This might take a while, and I don't necessarily like that. Especially if it's gonna keep giving me these cats. She did recommend a different spot, so maybe we'll move over there, and it might be like the only thing that we can actually fight there or something. Durgan. Too bad we can't auto farm. The idea of if we put a rubber band around to make them do circles, the issue is after every fight we have to confirm our information, so we're not able to get through a single fight on its own. Unless we had something that was just like clicking the button every now and then. See, to be honest, I'm already kind of bored. I don't know if I necessarily want to do this. Maybe we just go give the boss... I know we're under level for the recommendation, but maybe we just go give it a try to see. Oh. Lagged a bit there. We're just gonna go give it a try. We're gonna go see how badly we're gonna get our butt kicked. Oh, actually, there was something else I wanted to... Okay, hold on. Before we do that... What was our... Wind Shrine is our closest. We're going to go try to take a quick bathroom break, but I want to test something. So the thing I want to test is there is an achievement for beating each of the 4 thingamajiggers. So I'm wondering if we need to go back to these areas, or if maybe they're a fight later on. Okay, we're not able to get back in there. So I'm going to assume the answer is no. Yeah, this place is closed off again. Okay. So where are we going? Oh, I need Choco, don't I? Shit. Choco, my boy. Where's your closest thing at? Right here. Actually, before that, let's also make sure we spend our points. First and foremost, I know he can cast Confuse, so we should get Confuse on. I'm not worried about stealing. Oops. What's the button I want? There we go. Clear head is what I need to get. Kind of want to keep the other ones. Whee! Okay, time to get our ass kicked. Oh, I shouldn't have that turned on. I accidentally had auto turned on. Flare does not a lot. Death. Oh, Vivi's a multiple 5. Shit. Actually, I think a good chunk of them are. Yeah, the 2 of them are 55. Yeah, this is a little rough. Oh, that just straight up killed us. 9,000. Didn't see this. I think it missed. So I didn't see it. Let's try see what it does. I think this is just an insta-kill hit, right? So it's probably gonna miss. Don't think it does damage. Yeah. Okay, his best bet is still, even though it's not doing a lot, our best bet is still to use the bigger ones, because that's probably going to be the most damage they actually do. The fact that it can heal itself for that much is a nuisance. I don't think I've done that much damage to it yet. What does Mini actually do? Keeps healing, it sucks, but it keeps healing. At least we're wasting its MP, hopefully. Oops. I know the same could be said for us, but... Okay. Yeah, this might be, we need to make sure to do the proper build to fight this. I don't think we're going to win this way. Okay, let's do some research here. Let me check another thing. Okay, we've got some ideas. Let's figure this out. So some of them we might not be able to do because the recommendation is to have a certain number of kills in certain regards, like Freya's Dragon Crest. Deals 9,999 damage if we killed 100 dragons. I don't know if we've killed 100 dragons. So, but right now, the recommended party, which it says you can use anybody, but they say this or Aiko instead of Dagger. Okay, let's give this a try. We're gonna take everything off for now. Okay. So, everybody, antibody, clear-headed, auto-regen. Recommended Ico reflect null. At this point, we can't get half MP. Use both or neither. So that's for Dagger and Ico. If we're gonna have Reflect Null, we need Auto Reflect. Which means we need more levels to make it so she would have the ability to have Auto Reflect on. Without that, instead, you would do Loudmouth and half MP. But we can't have both. Oh, I guess if I took the Reflect All off, we could have half MP and Loudmouth. Yeah, and if we don't have the Reflect All, none of them should have Auto Reflect. See, I kind of want to get the Auto Reflect thing going. Which would mean more levels, that's fine though. So we need 4 more points to get that. Okay, so let's go do a little bit more grinding then with these folks. We'll check on dragon spots. That is moved. We also need to look at gear, but that's fine. So we need to check if our thievery does enough. So our speed needs to be high enough, and we need to have successfully stolen enough to deal 9,999 damage. We've done a lot of stealing in this game, so I'm hoping we have hit that point. Kill 100 dragons to make sure Freya does the thing. I don't think we've killed 100 dragons, to be completely honest, unless there have been some like minor level dragons. And if it's Freya specifically needs to kill 100, we definitely haven't. So skill, thievery. Dragoon. Dragon Crest. How much are we doing? Not nearly enough. Dragon Crest also not dealing enough. So, I think we will then, I guess, do some grinding of dragons to work on getting that high enough for Freya. And then we'll have Zidane just do some... I guess I'll put his thievery stuff on. And we're just going to have Zidane steal as his training to get that high enough. And then our equipment, we want anything that absorbs shadow and anything that absorbs holy. Okay. How many steals to get Avery to do? No. That's supposed to be Final Fantasy 9. Oops. Steals times speed divided by 2. Okay. What is our current... This is probably going to change, but what is our current speed? Current speed is 33. So we need speed... So... What is... let's say we do 100 times 33. Yeah, definitely not enough. Too much. We need to steal about 605 times with our current speed. But we can always increase his speed. So what kind of armor do we need to absorb? Let's figure out what he's going to wear so I can know what my speed is. Armor that absorbs... sorry, was it dark? Shadow. Final Fantasy 9. Ninja gear. Okay, so he has stuff that will absorb shadow. So that's good. So can we change anything else then to increase his speed? Thief's Club, we can get that one higher. $36. Okay, so this is currently the highest speed that we can get. So with 36 speed, oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, we need to steal about 555 times. I have no idea what we're currently at for that, but that's what we need. Okay. Do we all? Sorry, we also need armor that absorbs holy. Final Fantasy 9. Do you have recommendations on that? So I should put equipment. Okay, that's actually pretty good. You are going to hold off on that for that aspect, but this one thing will do both Holy and Shadow. So we'll slap that on you. This does mean I need Amaranth to drop his piece, so we can have two people that just, with that one thing, are good to go. You might have a better time using something else. Let me give you the piece. Okay. So you're good. So you. That's for boosting. I don't want boosting. Dark Gear. You want Demon's Mail. Oh, sorry, you already had the Puma's piece, so you're good. So currently, you're only absorbing... Okay. You have both. You have both. You're absorbing Shadow, but not Holy. This might be some of the best way I can go about it. We'll give that a try. But again, we got a lot of training to do first. So as much as I thought I was going to ignore the grinding, so much for that. We need to kill a lot of dragons and do a lot of stealing. So we might as well just grind these guys up for levels. That does actually let me know whether oh damn, Michael. Did a butt brain. Whether Freya needs to be the one to kill dragons, or if we could just have killed dragons. Because if it's just total number and it doesn't matter, then I can do some leveling of everybody else as well. I'm going to focus these four for now. Okay, no, and as long as anybody kills a dragon, that's all that matters. Yeah, we have it on everybody except for her at the moment. Don't like how it feels like we're taking a lot more damage now. But it didn't really change much from our equipment. Could also work on getting frog drop ups on too. Quitting leveling up will be helpful for that, but the more damage we do with it, the better off we are as well. What do we currently need? We still need to be level 95 with the current number of frogs we have to do 9,999 with frog drop. And we would need 167 to do it at our current to do it at level 60. So yeah, I doubt we're gonna get enough to do to do 9,999, but I could hopefully get enough to do a decent chunk of damage. Mind you, we're already at that. Like, I'm happy with 5,000 damage, but the more, the merrier. Echo not having the regen right now is a problem, but we can fix that. Again, not like the equipment we currently have is what we need. So we can just switch her over to get the auto regen back. Oh, she does have auto regen. Interesting. Definitely felt like she wasn't regenning. Oops, no, I wanted to save. My apologies. Wish there was a place I could see the stats for how much we've done. Number of dragon killed squared. So we can figure that number out by determining her ability right now. Ooh, just square root, right? $2,809, which I think is real low. We're at 50. We're about halfway. We're at 53. Do we still have a shit ton more to do? 100%. Guess we can also determine where we're at for steals as well. How much is thievery currently doing? $3,060. Okay. And then his was speed times number of steals divided by 2. So times that by 2, and then divide that by 36. We're at 170 steals. Which is nowhere near what we need. It's like 500 and something that we need. Then the question becomes, do we really need to fight Ozma before... Like, no, we don't, but like... Here, let's see. What can be done post-game Final Fantasy IX? It says you can do most of the stuff that we've done post-game. You know, I think we're at the end game stuff. Most of this has to be done before we go into there. For after you beat the game, he's much harder and more annoying than the final boss. Okay. Okay, no, I think I'm gonna not worry about this right now. Like, yeah, yes, I just put a lot of thought and effort and whatnot, but it's going to take so much to get to the point that I need to, that this might be something I choose to do as a post-game thing for the fun of it, and that's about it. Because we need to do so much to get ourselves ready for that. So yeah, I'm going to go back to the way we were before. Maybe equip some better things. I'm going to keep clear-headed on everybody just because that is useful. Put level up back on. Since we are stealing stuff from people. Still work on that to some degree. What else do we want to put on you? Level up. Which you probably should have had on anyways, even while we were doing this. 6 more. And loudmouth, because why not? Actually, sorry, we didn't get auto haste back on. Which we can't unless we take off clear-headed. That's fine. One person can be confused. Okay, yeah, we're gonna come back to these folks. We're gonna probably look at going into Memoria. And post-game, maybe I'll do some grinding and whatnot. And do a little mini thing for whatever. I don't know. We might not even end up doing it, to be completely honest. Like, it was one of those ones I thought about doing, but seeing how much I'm gonna have to grind to get to that point, I don't think it's worth it. Especially since it's not a platinum game for me. But we are going to try to still do some of the other stuff. So we're going to stick with this for now then. Kind of go from there. With that, though, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream today, but that's fine. We've been pushing out a lot of streams recently, so I'm okay with taking a bit of a shorter day and relaxing a bit. And then maybe with that, I'll potentially even do some of the grinding off stream here, or most likely play Hytale, let's be honest. But yeah, I think that's where we'll wrap it today. So let's drop a save. And then tomorrow, most likely, we'll look at diving into Memoria and seeing what all that looks like. But otherwise, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out, folks. If you are interested in Hytale, feel free to jump into the Maple Moose server. We've got something going. You can join us in. But otherwise, Brain. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for chit-chatting. Make sure you do your homework, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.